I'm Skylar. We're Heaven World. Yeah. Welcome to Heaven World. Me and Skylar always wanted to do something together musically, and we didn't have a real specific vision. It just kind of was like maybe a year of talking about it, and then I started building these tracks on my keyboard, and then we kind of knew that it would have this sort of fringe worldview vibe. It was more about the ideas than about the sonic aesthetic or the sort of how it would end up. And I got hype about working on keyboard stuff, so then that's how it worked out. When we work together, like, we acknowledge like a certain simplicity, like you create these sort of parameters and then you just work within that.
Yeah.
And that was like, this band could evolve into like guitar, like a hardcore band or something. Like, I'm just saying we could do whatever we want with it. The Heaven World idea was just to, like, it wasn't about a sound. It was more about the idea of what we were trying to do. And that's how it was born out of this, but it could move.
It's just opening a window to heaven.
Yeah, I've released this Micron, and I just basically run it straight. Like, I like having that, I can't nerd out. I like having the limitations, like working within that, having a simple, basically one input, and like running everything through that, and then Skylar adds his element, so it's very clear. Like, when we set up on live, we're like two entities adding our two elements together.
I use I channel channelers, is what I like to say. I'm a third-party channeler, and I run through delay and stuff, but I'm just using a lot of samples and stuff from channelers and medicine men.
Distant space, and even what some might call somewhat of another dimension. And
yeah, I'm just trying to bring like a higher message into and simple it down for human digestion. Reptile-like, we humans slink close to the ground, mirrored in the mud of our animal nature and the muck of our culture prejudices. Yet like birds, we are also of the spirit, capable of soaring in the heavens. Transcending our narrow-mindedness and sinful proclivities, our task is to come to terms with our dragonhood. You see what I'm saying?
We both get a lot out of that. We have an art collective, A-Headed Snake Dick, together as well with our homie Steve and others as well. And like, we're just almost building like in our heads, and I hope in maybe like a viewer's head, a like secondary city, or just like another world within the city we live in. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the reason this thing exists is because of where we live.
Pure is basically like a choose your own path storybook, and you just kind of have to build your own world in this empty city.
Right, your heaven world.
Yeah, you build your own little heaven world, and I suggest anybody who doesn't live in Peoria to do the same in your city.
Yeah.
Because the world is yours. And Heaven World is definitely yours.
Who do we want to shout though?
Um,
Who's helped Heaven World? Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody's
Nobody and
helped us.
everybody at the same time. That's what I'd like to shout out. Nobody and everybody at the same time. Thanks, but no thanks.